Welcome to part 7 of my review of Persona 5 the animation. In the last episode, Ren and the others have gained yet another ally, we're starting to learn more about the psychotic breakdowns, and we're about to learn more about their next target. What does their next target have in store? And what are the answers of the metaverse they're seeking? Let's take a look right now. We cut to a news report about Shujin Academy catching the nation's attention.
A retrospective on the first public appearance of the Phantom Thieves. They question whether or not the school covered up his activities for some time.
I wonder how a rumor like that gets started.
We then see Ren finishing breakfast before getting ready for school.
Well, perfect. That's exactly what the school needs at the start of a new term. Remember your situation. Keep your head down and don't say anything.
Good. Thanks, Dad.
Do you see me as a father figure?
No. If anything, I see you as a bother figure because you're always bothering me.
We then cut to Shujin Academy where there are reporters flooding the gates.
All right, quiet down, guys. Teachers and staff only should be speaking to the media. I know we just got back from vacation, but we will all be heading out on the school trip next Monday.
We need it, we want it, vacation, we own it, surf, beach, palm, trees, got no worry.
Ren and his friends talk about their school trip while also having concerns about being interviewed by the press.
It would appear that I too am going on the school trip.
Huh?
The police are conducting interviews at school. They want to question some of the teachers. But this doesn't mean you're allowed to goof off while we're there, okay?
What a party pooper!
Oh, hey there, guys!
I was able to leave school early, so I went to pick her up.
A rather patronizing Inari.
Okay, good. What's the problem?
Yusuke notices that Ren, Ryuji, Anna, and Makoto are all going on a school trip to Hawaii while his class will be taking a trip to Los Angeles.
Don't know if that's gonna be your kind of place, man. Many mineral pigments used in Japanese painting originated overseas.
I have no idea what that means.
Futaba then takes him somewhere else to show that the fan site has been flooded with change of heart requests.
Because people are voting all around the clock.
No way we should target who's in first place.
But the problem now is the criminal in the cognitive world. We can't just allow them to keep hurting people.
That's right, there's still the matter of the one with the black mask, which they believe is connected to the psychotic breakdowns. However, they have no leads on where to start looking for clues.
Wasn't your big sister in the middle of an investigation? I could ask about it.
Futaba then comes up with an idea.
You could just extract the data. Just pop it in and it'll clone the whole hard drive for us. It's even built to bypass all the passwords.
God damn it! You're a goddamn genius!
Makoto is reluctant, but she accepts the plan to copy her sister's data.
Okay, I'll try. Just don't expect too much, okay?
We then see Shujin's principal, who's also on a phone call.
I never would have made it this far without your assistance, sir. You know that
What's gotten him so worked up?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
We then see Makoto pouring some tea for Sai, who's working on her laptop.
I felt like if I stayed around, my irritation would show. Here I can feel free to be upset.
I guess doing work on a laptop is one way to blow off some steam.
I guess so.
Makoto then convinces Sai to take a shower, which will give her enough time to use Futaba's drive to copy Sai's data.
It really works.
You're going on that school trip tomorrow, right? Just be careful, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Wow, Sai actually said be careful to her sister. Hooray, character development. We then go to the airport where the students are about to take off on their trip. They make their departure and arrive in Hawaii.
It is pretty awesome. I'm on board.
So am I.
Why wouldn't they be? It's not every day you get to visit a country on the other side of the world.
Say cheese.
Hold on, where am I supposed to look?
So I do.
Whoa. What was that?
Futaba, that was some suspiciously perfect timing.
That girl plays dirty.
I'm just glad she's on our side.
Yup, this one's a keeper. Ren and the others try to plan out what to do only for them to realize that what they're doing right now is no different from how they were in Japan.
So we're all standing here on our phones and texting.
Fair point. Even overseas, we're still keeping in touch with everything going on back at home.
Very well, what are you gonna do?
Meanwhile, we then cut to...
What the hell am I thinking? Way to get carried away, Sadayo.
I disagree.
Pardon me, Sensei. I wanted to ask about...
Everything's fine. What can I do for you?
How embarrassing.
We then see the others having a blast with various activities.
I never imagined a pineapple burger could be this good. I'm a little surprised they have a Big Bang burger here in Hawaii.
Guess their popularity has skyrocketed so much that they decide to branch out. Sort of like another well-known burger franchise. Mishima, what could you possibly be watching on your phone this late at night?
Whoa. And I just realized this is wrong on so many levels.
The next morning, we then see...
So this is odd. You guys are staying here too?
What the hell are you even doing here?
Apparently there was a real big storm, so they decided to put us down here instead.
That's great. Somehow we all ended up together.
Yeah, we did.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
Yeah, this is going nowhere. Next, Ryuji then starts to get pissy since none of the boys are attempting to hook up with any Hawaiian girls.
We're in a romantic place. We should be using it. I ain't gonna wait one damn minute longer. Come on, we're gonna go meet some freaking chicks.
What are you...
Let's go!
Now there's a teen who seems most likely to succeed.
Tell me about it.
Meanwhile, we see a group of guys harassing a girl and Ren notices it.
I don't think...
Come on, it'll be fun.
Actually, no, I don't...
Hey, you! Get your damn hands off her!
Ren manages to help her out and they walk away.
Thank you for helping me.
Really, it was nothing.
I'm not sure how to thank you properly.
The girl he just saved is Hifumi Togo, voiced by Aiden Regal, who also voices Kaede Kaburagi from the Tiger and Bunny series, Koan from the Sailor Moon series, and Sherry Birkin from Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, and she also voices Marie from Persona 4 Golden.
I'm trying to memorize what your room is like, that's all. So this is where you live. It feels kind of funny.
She is also the sister of Sam Regal, who voices Teddy, also from Persona 4 Golden. She is the Shogi champion who was being interviewed back at the TV station and goes to Kosei High, the same school Yusuke is attending. She thanks Ren for saving her when Ryuji and Yusuke meet back up with him.
What the hell, Ren? I thought you weren't about this. She really is quite the cutie. That's awesome. Dude, have you got her number?
Oh, grow up.
Now that Hifumi has thanked Ren, Ren had formed a bond with her who possesses the Star Arcana. Meanwhile, in Futaba's room, Futaba starts to work on gathering intel that Makoto had copied while Morgana supervises.
Still working? Can't tell you yet. I don't know why I'm sitting here. I can't even help.
Morgana then starts to feel that he hasn't been of any use to this team at all.
All I'm actually good for is driving everyone around mementos. You know I can hear you, right? If you have something to say, say it.
Listen to her, Morgana. You can't just keep personal problems to yourself because they'll just start making you feel worse and just builds up more stress, which is not healthy.
Let go! Oh, you're so furry. I'm not. Hold on.
Back in Hawaii, Ren, Ryuji, and Mishima meet at a room with Ryuji being upset that this trip was not what he was hoping for.
Remind me why Sakamoto's here? The dude I'm rooming with brought his girlfriend up. It's awkward central.
Don't be a baby!
On then enters, stating that the girl who she was supposed to share a room with went off with her boyfriend and decides to stay in this room.
And I can't get back in. Which means I'm sleeping here.
Huh?
Ryuji decides to break the awkwardness by talking about how their significant others should be.
Traditionally, the person to bring it up is the first to share.
What?
If you don't go first, we're not getting anywhere, Ryuji.
Just forget it! It's stupid anyway!
Then why did you ask for it?
Hey, what happened to Mishima?
Said it was one of his friends from the Phantom Thieves website he runs or something.
Oh, brother! Yeah, I know.
For real? Are you saying we have international fans? I think everyone wants the best for us.
Damn right they do.
It's true, because of them stopping Magic, the Phantom Thieves have been receiving recognition outside of Japan and thus had become a worldwide phenomenon.
That's why we gotta keep pushing. Can't let our loyal public down.
Give me a hell yeah!
We then cut to the director's office where he's once again having a phone call.
No, I believe that's a wise decision. He was let go. There is a chance he could betray us out of spite.
What is he talking about?
We shall sever all connection with him immediately.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
While this is happening, we see Shujin's principal crossing a road when... What the fuck?
Oh, what a way to go.
We then see Ren returning to LeBlanc after his trip and brings souvenirs to the others.
Here, a gift.
Some island beans, huh?
Yep, that's good shit.
And for you.
How cliche.
Where are the keys? Everyone was anxiously waiting on the keys.
And you.
What is this? It looks so cute! You look adorable!
Meanwhile, Makoto is shocked after Sai tells her that Shujin's principal is dead.
He was struck by a transport truck. Dead before he hit the ground. What that doesn't explain is why he was headed to the police station at the time.
Hang on. What was it the director said earlier?
He was let go. There is a chance he could betray us out of spite. We shall sever all connection with him immediately.
Oh dear God.
Sai then starts realizing that the principal became another victim of the mental shutdowns and believes the Phantom Thieves are behind it.
That's not true. They always made criminals confess. Killing someone would be contrary.
That's exactly what I'm looking into.
We cut back to the interrogation room where Sai realizes her sister had copied her data.
Makoto was looking into my investigations.
Phantom Thieves don't kill.
Then let me ask you this. What about your next target? And more importantly, how did it all turn out as it did?
This is where it gets juicy.
So after that, we go back to Shujin where an assembly is held about the principal's death.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida.
This makes all the students attending believe that the Phantom Thieves had something to do with it.
Of course we freaking don't. We never do something like that. Not like he was innocent. Damn it, we're gonna have to prove it wasn't us. We gotta investigate.
The Phantom Thieves meet back in the attic where they try to figure out how to clear themselves of suspicion.
She's already ruled out anything that isn't foul play in these deaths and started looking for commonalities.
And that's... bad. Well, yeah.
They then find some intel on the CEO of Okumura Foods.
They benefited from scandals and executive resignations from their competitors. Big Bang Burger. We just saw it when we were in Hawaii.
That's right!
I remember hearing that company's been expanding by leaps and bounds lately.
They all believe that this CEO may be behind the psychotic breakdown and mental shutdown cases Sai is currently investigating. They figure out that Okumura may have a palace, however, they're all having second thoughts and they realize that changing this person will draw even more attention to them from the police.
None of this is real, verifiable proof that he's evil. We need to investigate.
We don't really have a lot of time here!
I've kind of been thinking, what if we're somehow responsible for the suicide?
Say what now? Hey, we were the victims there.
I didn't think people would die.
Morgana then reminds them that they need to make sure that they need to complete their mission to change the hearts of those who are corrupted.
Definitely. We have to move on this while we have the chance.
We got people on our side now. It's time we kick this adult trash to the curb.
So, we should wait for things to calm down.
Being too hasty could end really bad.
Okay, so the point is we're not going to agree today.
Well, that was pointless.
You're all hesitating. What the heck is with you guys? I've got Ryuji on my side. Great.
Suddenly I'm not good enough to help?
That how it sounded?
Yeah, it did!
Morgana, Ryuji, now's not the time for another one of your infantile arguments. Morgana and Ryuji bicker about which one of them truly is the useless one.
I know you're not here to help people anymore. You just want to use the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls!
Oh yeah, because you got no horse in this race? You're just trying to get back to being human!
Will you two shut up? People are trying to sleep!
Morgana then puts his paw down and decides to go change Okumura's heart by himself.
I'm gonna take the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery all by myself. I'm gonna show you all that I'm not useless.
Come on, Morgana, we all know what you really meant to say.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Fuck this place!
Morgana, wait! Let him go. He'll come back.
Hey, I doubt it.
And what exactly makes you sure about that? Elsewhere, Sai and Akechi are at work when Sai is in disgust that the public is putting their trust in the Phantom Thieves rather than the police.
My suspicion after the hacker case has become conviction.
And what's more, they also believe that Okumura may have some sort of involvement in the cases they're investigating.
There have been far too many of these mental shutdowns that surround Okumura.
So, are you going to make a move? We should wait. You've been far too aggressive, Sai-san.
I'll end it. I swear I'll take them down and damn the cost.
Good lord, Sai! You seem more like you're out for blood rather than justice. In the post-credits scene, Morgana is in a palace and is surrounded by shadows.
This was a really terrible idea.
And how long did it take for you to figure that out?
I can't do it. Not enough. Not alone.
Okay, who's that and how did she get there? The next day, Ren comes down for breakfast with Futaba and are upset that Morgana hasn't come home. Despite this, they decide to gather the others and head into Okumura's palace without him. Meanwhile, in the palace, there are two mysterious figures leaping around prepared to face the shadows. The Phantom Thieves then make their way to Okumura Food's headquarters preparing to enter the palace.
We need to be ready for anything.
Oh man, what's that cat gotten himself into?
It's almost cute how worried you are about Mona.
Oh my god, it's like he actually cares.
I am not worried!
Alright, if you say so.
Futaba then gives them the keywords to enter the palace.
I just used a custom toolset to sift through the available data and separate out key intel on Okumura. And the keywords I derived from this analysis are corporate HQ and also space.
Futaba, is there anything you can't do when your fingers are on a keyboard? While they plan their next move, unbeknownst to them, Akechi happens to be listening in. And not long after that...
So we're all still gonna be able to breathe when we get in there, right?
Only one way to find out for sure.
They enter the palace and set off to search for Morgana.
Holy crap!
If only I'd brought my sketchbook.
Inside, they see robots patrolling the area. Futaba then notices the Big Bang Burger insignia on them, and they figure out that these robots are cognitions of Big Bang Burger employees.
You must adhere to your shift. If you don't like it, there's the door. This is how he sees his employees.
They're nothing but robots to him.
The moment they break down, they're disposed of.
So Okumura sees all of his employees as robots who are only programmed to follow his orders so that he can work them to the bone, and when they cease functioning, they're then disposed of without any remorse or regret.
This company is such a mess.
Ryuji then reminds them the reason for entering the palace is to find Morgana, but they come across a doorway that won't let them enter without any authentication.
Oh, what the hell?
Biometric data unrecognized.
Yeah, I'm gonna register us real good.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Great thinking, Ryuji. Ramming at the door is the best way to get all of you registered. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you try sprinting your way into freaking Fort Knox? Just they try to think of another way to get past the door.
Halt, vigilantes! Stay right where you are!
Huh?
Black Mask? Is that...
She's been causing the mental breakdowns?
Hang on, could she really be the other Metaverse visitor they've heard about? And if she is the one causing psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns, why would she willingly reveal herself?
That does not make sense!
Regardless, Morgana appears to show that he's found a new partner.
If you came here hunting for treasure, just head on home with your tail between your legs. This treasure will be stolen by... This treasure will be stolen by the beauty thief! I am the great beauty thief! Great beauty thief?
Just killed all the drama.
Beauty Thief? What kind of name is that? Hey, look out all of you shadows. You're all about to be taken out by Beauty Thief. You better run for the hills.
Oh, scary! Shiver my timbers!
Beware, for we will steal this treasure.
Yeah, he already said that.
For a true Phantom Thief is... you tell him. You're the Beauty Thief.
Okay, have you and Morgana been doing any practicing and done any rehearsals because you're blowing your introduction big time? The girl then asks the Phantom Thieves why they're the Phantom Thieves.
What do you think it means to be a Phantom Thief? You need to learn how to take a hint. And you're vulgar and stupid. What was she again? We practiced this so many times. Best beware, for we will steal this treasure.
Already said that.
Yeah, not the best way to make a first impression. Morgana decides to stop wasting any more time and goes with the girl to the doorway.
You need some kind of authentication.
Authentication confirmed.
Run for your life!
Come on, we gotta go!
They escape and wonder who the person was and why Morgana was with her.
Ah yes, our beauty thief.
But how'd she get authenticated by that door? How's that possible?
Just then, Makoto reveals that she may have a clue on who this beauty thief actually is. At Shujin Academy, Ren and the others approach the school's gardener, Haru Okumura, voiced by Zante Huin, also known as Satsuki Momoi from Kuroko's Basketball and Nazuna Hiwatashi from BNA. Makoto inquires if she was one of the chaperones on the trip to Hawaii since she's also a third-year student and states that she has no knowledge that she's the daughter of Okumura Foods CEO.
I had no idea you were the daughter of the Okumura Foods CEO. Is there something I can do for you?
Ren then reveals that they figured out she's the mysterious girl who was in the palace with Morgana.
You are good. Only took you a day. Worthy of Phantom Thieves.
We all enjoy what we're good at.
They question her on why she became a Phantom Thief despite the fact that she was in her own father's palace.
But people are saying horrible things about him. And I guess I wanted to find out the truth.
So Haru wanted to enter her father's palace to see if the reports about him were true. Haru then reveals that she followed Morgana into the Metaverse and helped him to safety.
So you opened up your true self and became a Phantom Thief.
I needed to know if my father is truly the person the world makes him out to be.
The others then offer to help her with her mission. However, Haru refuses.
Will you change my father's heart? Or just to gain a stronger following? You can't help Mona-chan, can you? I can't help you. And I don't need your help. Farewell.
Your loss.
We then cut to Haru's home where we're officially introduced to her father, Kunikazu Okumura, voiced by Christopher Corey Smith, the voice of Spandam from One Piece, Biscus D. Balmus from The Rising of the Shield Hero, and Riser Phoenix from the High School DxD series. He's on a phone call claiming that he'll handle whatever reporters he'll come across.
Of course, it is the moment I get a foothold into politics.
What he just said will be explained later on.
Yes, again?
I suspect it will do well for both me and the company.
Of course, Father.
Now there's a parent and child who don't see eye to eye. Haru, shouldn't that be your first clue about the reports on your father? We then go to the Crossroads bar where Ren asks Oya for information about Okumura.
He's making a play for politics, too. Maybe he's just getting cocky now that his company's skyrocketing.
So Okumura is trying to make enough profits for him to go into politics?
I don't know what to say. This guy's ambitions are just seriously out there. I mean, how do you go from a fast food president to the president of an entire nation? It doesn't work that way.
Okay, yeah, I am aware he's not actually planning on running for president or prime minister in this country, but still, there is a lot more to work than just being a fast food CEO if you want to enter politics.
Lala-chan, just one more. Excuse me? I'd start listening to older girls if I were you!
Alcoholics Anonymous, I think I just found your spokeswoman. Just as Ren exits the bar, Chihaya wishes to speak with him.
How have you been since last time?
Complicated.
You've lost something important to you. I'm sure you'll find it sooner than you think. The cards are never wrong.
She certainly does know how exactly to help others by giving them the right fortunes, and these fortunes are what makes Ren form a bond with Chihaya, who possesses the Fortune Arcana. Chihaya then offers Ren some which may help him improve his faith.
Fate is a cog. If you move, then your fate is bound to move as well. It has to.
Yup, I think you're right. I hope you're right.
Though there is a way to make your fate run even luckier. Ta-da! And so, for the small price of... hello?
Yeah, Ren dodged a bullet here, since in the original game it turned out that this holy stone was actually just rock salt.
Well, that was a ripoff.
Later, Ren sees Mishima texting him that the fan site has been flooding with people thanking them. Ren meets with the others at Shibuya Station, believing that Morgana and Haru are solving the problems in Mementos, and so they decide to enter Mementos and wait for them to arrive.
You got our apology cake?
Hello. Do you have business with us?
They then ask Morgana if they've been completing fan site requests.
The beauty thief is still new to this whole world. She needs to gather experience first. I would never let them down. And as the great beauty thief...
You really like that name.
Skip to the end.
We came to ask your forgiveness.
You're the reason for the Phantom Thieves.
Morgana, you're one of us.
You came here for me?
Came here for you? Why else would they be here? Just to stare at the scenery?
You guys, you mean you really do need me after all?
We need you. We need you back, right?
Look, I was being stupid.
Ryuji, don't fuck this up.
I don't know if I'm saying this right, but... it's not about celebrity or fame or anything like that.
To show justice, you need your friends.
Exactly!
That's it. Keep it coming.
Morgana, I am so sorry. I'm begging you.
Ryuji, Mona-chan.
Okay, now you just have to apologize to one another, let bygones be bygones, and everything will be back to the way things...
And I promise when you're useless, I'll never complain. Nope.
You still think it. Because of course you think I am!
God damn it, Ryuji!
You fucked it up! You fucked it up!
Morgana and Haru take a walk, with Haru concerned if Morgana is fine with abandoning the others.
Those guys are just jerks.
Oh, poor little guy.
Then all of a sudden...
I've been looking for you. What are you doing in a place like this so late at night?
Who the hell are you?
The man standing before Haru was actually her suitor. Earlier, Okumura was asking about Haru's relationship and how it may help improve his company.
Is everything going well between you and Sugimura's son? That relationship will eventually prove invaluable.
So in other words, this creep is the guy Haru's father set his daughter up to marry.
It's always easy enough when I have this GPS to track your movements. Your father approves.
This guy is a lunatic.
The guy tries to take Haru away when Morgana tries to help her.
What is this thing?
Morgana gets hurt and starts believing Ryuji's words that he actually is useless.
I can't. He was right. I am useless like this.
Just as Haru is about to be taken away against her will...
Okumura-san!
The hell are you?
We're her friends.
So the question is, who are you?
He's my fiancé.
Get away from her, you bitch!
I'm sure you wouldn't want me to turn this into a scene.
I will be reporting all of this to your father.
What an asshole!
Are you alright? Never mind me. Is Mona-chan? Please!
Something tells me that this cat doesn't have 9 lives. They take Morgana back to the attic waiting for him to recuperate.
Mona-chan he was living here with you?
Yeah, they were pretty much roommates.
Yeah, there wasn't even a TV when he first moved in.
Ryuji and I got him one at the pawn shop.
Ren is the one who paid for it after all.
Without consulting him first? Morgana then composes himself and states the Phantom Thieves will be better off without him, as he believes he actually is useless.
Can't let you guys risk your life for someone as useless as me.
Morgana, I'm doing this to broaden my horizon.
But we're all here for our own reasons, too. Like with me.
Stop trying to make me feel better.
Haru then grabs his attention and pushes him to be honest with himself.
You want wanted to grow stronger. You wanted them to acknowledge you.
Why would I ever say that?
Why you always talk about wanting to turn back into a human.
Because I wanted a reason. A reason of my own to stay with the Phantom Thieves.
Morgana had no catalyst for wanting to become a Phantom Thief. He was just trapped in the Metaverse and had lost his memories of who he is and why he's here. And it's because of that he was afraid that he wouldn't be accepted as a member of the team and that he was only being a burden to everyone he's helped out.
I had no idea.
And so Morgana finally decides to speak his heart out.
This is home. It's the only place I belong. Please, I want to stay here forever.
I'm glad you were finally honest with us. You don't need a reason to be here. You are the reason we're here. You're not useless. You've never been useless. You're our friend, Morgana. I'm so sorry for what I said. I'm so sorry.
Just listen to them, Morgana. Your friends never would have made it this far without your help. It doesn't matter if you're a cat or not, you're a major part of this team as well as their own personal lives. And as long as you work together, you'll be able to find the answer to what your purpose is and who you truly are. Haru decides that after Morgana poured his heart out, it's time for her to be honest as well.
Are you alright, Okumura-san? I mean, your fiancé and all.
So you don't want to marry him?
Never! I won't marry him! Ever!
Well, that went as well as could be expected, didn't it?
Now that that's settled, Ren welcomes Morgana back into his room.
We've earned ourselves some time to relax. I think it's time to get some sleep.
Yeah.
In the post-credits scene, Okumura tells his daughter that she and her fiancé won't be married just yet, but for the moment will be sold off to his home.
But father,
Enough. I have my hands full with the company.
Well, classic Father of the Year stuff, Dad.
The next day, Haru informs the others that she'll be sold off to her asshole fiancé.
what kind of father would pawn off his own daughter for his stupid career?
You're not helping.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Yusuke inquires if Haru's father has always been the way he is to his daughter, and Haru reveals some history about her father. Before Okumura became Okumura Food's CEO, Haru's grandfather opened a line of cafes. He created the cafes not for monetary gain, but to make his customers happy and satisfied. But the cafe wasn't able to keep its finances in check, and after he passed away, his cafe was shut down. After that, Okumura took over as president, but focused his career on cash rather than customer satisfaction. And since then, Okumura Foods has grown exponentially, but ended up being more as a sweatshop rather than a business. Because of that, Haru no longer knows who her father is now that he's become an embezzling tycoon, and that's why she wants to change his heart.
I understand that! I understand that!
After that, the Phantom Thieves agree to help her.
It seems to me that Okumura Foods needs to be taken down a peg.
Sounds like we're together on this.
How long do we have?
The 30th. The end of the month.
They re-enter Okumura's palace, and Haru states that she wants to fight alongside the others. However, Morgana refuses since she has no fighting experience and her persona's power is still weak.
She's standing right here.
That's not fair.
I admire your spirit, but I need you to leave this to us for now.
Okay, understood. I trust you.
They then question why she chose the name Beauty Thief for herself.
That was, the, heroines of justice. On TV, there were these great female superheroes. I guess I was emulating them.
She's the one,
Interesting. Hey, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I had a pretty nerdy superhero phase myself.
Nerd alert!
It's no secret you were a nerd, Ryuji.
They open the doorway and are approached by...
I'm so disappointed in you, Haru. I taught you better than to associate with riffraff and thieves.
About time you showed up.
Okumura sees himself as the station's commander and is perfectly fine letting the cognition of his daughter's fiancé do as he pleases as long as he pays him back in full.
Isn't it obvious? You've been merely a stepping stool to my greater ambitions.
Are you just an asshole? Is that it?
Soon, I'll be able to ascend to the political realm.
A high school lover? I must say, it's quite a turn-on.
What the hell is wrong with you, you sick bastard?
Haru's fiancé is about to grind her into the dirt.
Not so fast!
No one likes a difficult woman.
And now, it's her turn.
I see you.
You crave a freedom so long denied you. Who shall you betray? My heart has known the answer longer than I have. I am thou. Thou art I. I bid you farewell, Father. I am no longer your subservient puppet.
Haru's persona had fully awakened, and it's revealed as Milady. Milady is based off of Milady Laurence de Winter, a character from the 1844 novel Three Musketeers written by French author Alexandre Dumas. She served as a spy for Cardinal Richelieu and was ordered to steal 2 diamonds from a match set of studs from Queen Anne in order for Richelieu to blackmail her. Milady's unique abilities are using psychokinesis skills, and for Haru's weapons, her melee weapon is an axe and ranged weapon is a GL, and her all-out attack slogan is Adieu. After taking out her fiance's cognition, Haru then reveals to others her code name, and the code name she gave herself is Noir.
If you don't mind, you can call me Noir. Well, it's the French word for black, but sometimes justice means walking on the dark side.
Nice. Nice.
I look forward to working with you, Noir.
As do I. Ditto. Thank you, guys.
And now she's become an official Phantom Thief, and what's more, they formed a bond with Haru, who possesses the Empress Arcana. At Shujin, Ren questions Haru if she'll be fine with changing her father's heart.
I imagine it'll go to trial, and everything will finally be out in the open.
You'll be known as a felon's daughter.
I've been preparing for this since I first heard rumors about the company. If I was happy while others were still suffering, then I'd be no better than him.
Haru understands the risk she's willing to take once her father's heart changes. She and Okumura haven't been close ever since her grandfather's death and had to live with being the daughter of a CEO whose company runs on extortion and embezzlement. But she needs closure for her misery and hopefully get her life back together, be rid of all the wrongdoings her father had done, and start a fresh start as Haru Okumura, the future successor for the new and improved Okumura Foods. Yeah, that made for last bit just now actually had more significance here. In the original game, you need to use different lever combinations and try and navigate your way through the oxygen ports. They then make it to the treasure room where they volunteer Haru to send the calling card.
Sir Kunikazu Okumura, the great sinner, profiteering from greed. Thus we have hereby decreed you will confess all of your heinous crimes with your own mouth. What a nuisance. It's me. I got a message from the Phantom Thieves. What's your job if not to side with law-abiding citizens?
Oh, it's on!
In LeBlanc, Sojiro and the Phantom Thieves see the newsreel that Okumura has contacted the police after receiving his calling card.
Okumura going to the police himself.
Bringing them into it complicates matters. I don't like this at all. We're being seen as just some novelty act.
This caused them to believe that he did this for he knew about the psychotic breakdown and mental shutdown cases.
Let's change his heart, then grill the crap out of him.
Let's go get the treasure.
It's showtime.
They make it to the treasure room where they see it ascending to the top of the terminal.
Father did say he was going to ascend into the political world, right?
This base will self-destruct once I launch.
This truly is, in my opinion, the most unforgiving palace they have ever entered. In the original game, once the treasure is found, there's also a time limit for you to get to the treasure before the entire palace self-destructs. They catch up with Okumura before he can make his escape.
This ends right here and now, Father. You can still turn this all around.
I will not. Decide. Either come join your father, or die here with them.
You're actually considering leaving your own daughter to be blown to smithereens? What kind of a father are you?
You're a monster! How can you leave when you brought scandal to our name?
Better that than to fail. It profits no one if I wallow in debt, or I'll be in the political realm soon. My name will live forever!
He's crazy.
You say crazy, but are you sure you don't mean clinically insane or completely psychotic or just straight up out of your freaking mind?
Oh, he's a madman! A madman!
Haru does the right thing and refuses to go with her father.
Daughter or not, I will stop you!
And now it's time for the 5th palace battle.
Witness the organized power of Okumura Foods!
Robot, oh my gosh!
While he doesn't change into his true form, Okuma represents Mammon, a demon from Middle Ages who was personified from the thought of promising wealth, in which the name means money in Hebrew, representing the sin of greed, which represents his greed for more money in order to make his way up the political ladder. But this boss battle is different because in the original game, this boss battle also has a time limit. You need to take out all of Okuma's robots within the time limit to try to get to him, and when the timer hits 0, the whole palace will self-destruct, and that's when it's game over. Okuma sends his robot employees to take out the Phantom Thieves.
Make your boss proud!
He's abusing them too.
There's more?
Every workplace problem can be solved with more manpower.
Okuma had planned ahead to create a wave of robots with different weaknesses, and so they strategized their attacks.
Leave it to me. We're completely healed. All right.
Yeah! We're winning! We're winning!
Okuma, being outmatched, then sends his secret weapon, his executive director.
You were hired for just such a purpose.
Is everything always about you?
The bigger they are, the harder they fall!
They go after the executive director, and Ren finishes him with another persona, Hecaton Kyrie. Hecaton Kyrie is based off the giant trio from Greek mythology having the names Codus, Briareus, and Gygus. They were the last of the 18 children sirened by Aranos and Gaia after the 12 Titans and 3 Cyclopses, until Aranos threw them into Tartarus after being disgusted by their hideousness. However, Zeus would free them to fulfill Gaia's vision and help aid the gods against the Titans.
You thought I was weak. Now witness the extent of my power!
It's time for your termination, Okumura.
Victory is ours!
After his defeat, Okumura apologized for being a horrible father to Haru, and they question what he knows about the psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns.
I swear I only made requests to eliminate all my competitors.
Oh, so it's just for corporate competition. Honestly, this is pointless in video games and real life. Just before Okuma can reveal the name of the one he made requests for, the palace starts to collapse.
But my father! He'll be fine. We're the ones who'll be dead if we don't get the heck out of here, and soon!
Haru then reminds her father the lessons he taught her all those years ago.
I can't do your job for you. Only you can. You're the one who taught me that lesson.
Haru, instead of putting profits over everything, I will prioritize my people.
Perfect. Now all we have to do is wait for his change of heart to...
We were laughing.
Okay, you know that wasn't the kind of termination I was talking about earlier, right? Ren returns to the Velvet Room where Igor, Caroline, and Justine are impressed at his progress.
Yes, rehabilitation is proceeding well. Being close to the peak may mean you are moments from victory or from your defeat.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
Unpredictability keeps the game interesting, wouldn't you say?
That depends on what kind of unpredictability you're expecting. At Shujin Academy, the others help Haru with her gardening while wondering if her father's heart has already changed.
He's always shut up in his study, and he doesn't respond when I call to him. We just have to wait and see. Guess you're right.
The others then think of another way to celebrate their victory, and so they go to...
The entire park? We couldn't get the money back if we canceled, so let's enjoy it, okay?
Awesome!
Amazing!
Golden crust.
Isn't that hot?
It's fine, I'm a professional. Hot!
Hold on, they're at a theme park where there are rides that take pictures, headbands with animal ears, lampposts with banners attached to them, specially crafted food, and a castle with fireworks shooting from behind it. And the name of this place is Destiny Land? This all sounds strangely familiar. Well, I got nothing, so we better move on. They then questioned why Okumura's treasure was a plastic model spaceship.
When Father was a child, there was a plastic model he really wanted. My grandfather couldn't afford it since his business was going under. When the cafe closed and he saw all the lives Grandfather had touched, Father cried. I believe they were tears of love, maybe even joy.
Oh my, so he actually cared about his family before becoming an embezzling tycoon?
He'll change his heart, and one day become that man again.
Yeah, he will.
I sure as cuss hope so.
They then watch Okumura's press conference where he's about to confess his crimes.
Overtime with no pay, lax sanitation, and a total disregard for my employees.
And just when he's about to shed some light on the breakdowns and shutdown cases...
Yes, this is all going according to plan.
And I want to shed more light on that very topic.
We've lost a convenient source of income. We'll take care of our connection and the Phantom Thieves.
Wait, does that mean...
Mr. Okumura!
What just happened?
Whatever it was, it's bad.
Oh god, this is not going to end well. In the post-credits scene, Sai and Akechi watch the footage of Okumura collapsing.
There might have been some kind of falling out with Mr. Okumura. So the Phantom Thieves are tying up any loose ends.
But it's also a possibility they had nothing to do with it.
That's ridiculous. We're set up to investigate Shujin's principal, and we'll be searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. I won't let anyone else catch them. It's over, Phantom Thieves.
Well, that's fucking not good.
And that brings us to the end of part 7. It definitely sure looks bad for the Phantom Thieves after what had just happened, but I'm sure they'll be able to find what had happened to their latest target and show everyone that there's still true justice. I feel my bond with this series is growing deeper. Yup, the Phantom Thieves will definitely prove the spectators wrong, and hopefully Sai will be able to restrain her bloodlust for the masked heroes. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in part 8. This is Jordan Martinez signing off.